Alright everyone, it is I, Schroeder Jasper Valentine, and today kicks off the first day of my Halloween Horror Fest. Which is, of course, basically a marathon that lasts, pretty much all of October. And during this marathon, I am going to be streaming horror games in particular, though I might do, horror-themed VR chat maps and other such, other horror-themed shit like that as well. But for the most part, it's just gonna be horror games and that sort of thing. And I thought, what better way to kick it off than with a particularly dark game that that I have played quite a bit before. That being Bendy and the Dark Revival, which for those of you who don't know, Bendy and the Dark Revival is a lot darker in than just in name alone. Like, it is a very... Oh boy, if you're used to the original Bendy and the Ink Machine, and you know how it always tended to have more light-hearted humor, then you are gonna be in for a shock when you see this, because it gets super duper dark. Especially with a lot of layer plot elements. Particularly dealing with being forced to kill your dad and a bunch of other things. Like, it gets really fucking dark. I'm not going to spoil anything too much except for, like, what I mentioned before. But yeah, this is quite a different game and quite a different beast in general. And so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start on because this game is really hard. And I did try it on normal difficulty before. Damn near unplayable. Especially on my PC, which is total fucking garbage. So today... Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna start on normal. We're gonna see how it goes here. Oh, hey, Sarah! Hey, Joey! How you doing? Start with,
We're always free to choose. To believe.
With some Bendy and the Dark Revival to kick off my Halloween Horror Fest.
Step back. When you really look at where you've been and the things you've done, your past will come
To devour you.
to devour you.
So right away, as you can see, it starts out super just... Like, it wastes no time. Try to show that, this is not the Bendy and Ink Machine you grew up with. That this is a way, particularly more serious and more, and much darker and sort of edgier title. Which really works to its benefit, because here's the thing.
No way I'm getting through tonight without some coffee. Probably some downstairs.
Here's the thing. The big flaws with the original Bendy and why I'm just gonna avoid playing it this Horror Fest altogether unless I am in a particular mood to play it is because, aside from the tech bugs, there was also a lot of narrative issues with the first game in particular. Like, a lot of it just felt very shoehorned in. Shit! Scares me every time. But yeah, a lot of the layer plot elements of the first game just seem very shoehorned in. And not to mention how demanding the first game is on PCs. because it was
Really?
because first game was using tech that was very
I
new
brought my own key today.
at the time in terms of Unity and was not very well optimized. So yeah, there's just so many issues with the first game, and
Who put
I
this
would
here?
infinitely recommend playing the second one over the first one any day of the week. And yeah, that is one thing I did notice. Just who did put that there? Like, we are never really given an explanation to that, are we? I just noticed this now, but my mic really, this game and my mic are match made in heaven because my mic is,
Here's the key.
sounds kind of like an old movie. This is a game that is based on old movies and cartoons. So, same kind of thing.
Not the most welcoming hallway I've ever seen.
Not the most dangerous either.
Hello? Is someone there?
Down. Ah!
Wilson?
And right there, we are introduced to Wilson Arch.
You scared me to death.
I'm sorry.
Which, yeah, he'll become more important as the time goes along. Like, he becomes the secondary
You're
antagonist,
working late tonight.
basically.
A pretty girl like you shouldn't be wandering around all by yourself. Mind if I step in?
Of course not.
Thank you, Audrey. You look like you could use
Excuse
a
me.
little company.
It just becomes very, very apparent that, he has ulterior motives right out the gate, though.
It's been really nice this past week.
Just beautiful. Gorgeous.
Yes. Ah,
What was
fuck!
that? Please tell me we're not trapped in here.
Don't you worry, my dear. It's just a little short in the system.
Phew!
Happening a lot this past few days. No need to fret. Let's see what we can find. Come along now. Old Wilson will protect you.
Okie doke! Hmm. Whoa.
There we are. Just a few more switches to throw. Follow me. It will be perfectly safe.
Alright. There's the man himself. The man who started all of this. Joey Drew. Joey Drew was the studio founder and the man who created Bendy, one of the most beloved cartoon characters of all time. In 1929, with the help of his business partner, Henry Stein, the protagonist of the first game, by the way, he created his first short, Little Devil Darlin', an early talkie cartoon. As the entertainment legacy grew over time, Joey's optimism and pioneering spirit have never wavered. Starting with just a pencil and a dream, he created this studio. Here at Arcade Pictures, we strive to continue his dream and see Bendy live on. Dreams do come true. Oh boy, they do. There's some other things, but
Looks like someone's been messing with the exhibits. There should be something on each of these pedestals.
alright.
Audrey, sweet Audrey. Do an old man a favor and go find them. I'll tend to the power.
Alright. And you really do see, right off the bat, some of the models in the intro aren't as good as they should be. But I'm not going to hate on them too much for it, but we'll still point that out. There's a picture of Joey Drew, just a pencil and a dream. Little Devil sing-along. Caution, wet floor. Doesn't seem too wet to me. Silly Vision is a cartoon format developed by Joey Drew that allowed animated cartoons to be completed more efficiently by streamlining the pencil and inking stages and allowing for last-minute adjustments to be made directly on the film stock itself. The film was chemically treated to allow a specifically formulated ink to be applied by an artist working on a magnifying table. This allowed for adjustments, action enhancements, and even whole new characters to be added after the cartoon had been photographed. Mr. Drew intended for the format to be used someday to create interactive experiences where cartoons could be custom altered to fit the occasion and audience. Which actually does seem like a cool idea. Not gonna lie. Like, Joey Drew did have a lot of good ideas. But as Henry says, he's a man of ideas, and only ideas. Huh. Oh, a little, demo reel. I'm gonna set most of them down, and then I'm gonna go back for the, inkwell. Then after that, we should be able to flip the switch. To get this party started for real. And I will say this, you know, for as many flaws there are with the early intro scenes, specifically some of the models just looking jank as hell, Or placement's just looking jank as hell. It's not all that bad.
One thing
Left to do.
Pull that switch.
Pull the lever, Crunk! Ah!
It is done.
What the fuck?
Oh, Audrey. The things you've set in motion.
What's happening?
Fuck.
Ink is calling us, my dear. Can't you hear it?
What?
Don't fret. We're going home.
Stay back.
Listen to me, Audrey. Pay attention to these last words. Because very soon, you will forget everything.
Let go!
Come find me, Audrey. Come find me, and I'll show you your purpose. I'll show you the truth.
This can't be real.
And now, we die.
Oh.
What are you doing?
What the fuck? That's my reaction every time that cutscene goes. And by the way, this game makes lots of use of full motion video. And we're talking lots of full motion. Or was that an engine? It looked full motion video. And my hard drive is there we go. Welcome to the cycle. Have a look around.
What's wrong with me? Audrey, what's happened to you?
Oh yeah, that is part of the plot, by the way. Audrey does forget everything, including well, except for like her name and basic information about herself. She literally forgets everything. Every great story begins in mystery. Although things may look dark at the start, the truth will illuminate your way. Don't be afraid of who you are. Fear only what you may become, and banish it away. Your best pal. And personally, I think your best pal is Wilson, like Wilson Arch, because here's the thing. Joey Drew also received one upon spawning in here after Wilson took over. So I think it is Wilson Arch who is sending all these your best pal memos, basically. To Grant Cohen, Accounting. Please inform Mr. Drew that despite his insistence, the rumors of Joey Drew Studios going bankrupt are untrue. I want to remind him that if his studio does indeed fail, all equipment and experiments produced through our partnership will be, by contract, belong to the Gent Corporation. We will reclaim all these assets, forcibly if necessary. And right off the bat, we could tell that, yeah, lots of people were pissed off upon hearing that his studio is done for. Particularly the folks over at Gent, which Gent, oh boy, where do I even begin about Gent? Except to say that they are, yeah, really interesting fellas. As you're gonna discover later, there's a lot of really dark shit surrounding them. And apparently they were like involved in all sorts of ink experiments, all sorts of weird human testing. It gets very crazy with them. But yeah, they are definitely not good guys, and Grant Cohen even describes them as extremely creepy. Um, he'll say like almost not human sometimes. And I'm imagining they're gonna be the one of the central focal points of the sequel to this game is who the fuck is Gen Corporation, because that's a question that we like need lots of answers to. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. I'm Alice Angel. Sorry, I had to. Geez, you'd think I was drawing kittens the way these people were looking at me. I never seen such disappointment in a person's eyes. But this is the way of things. If management can't pay their bills and the bank takes the goodies back. Still, it does break me a bit knowing how much I love them old cartoons this place used to make. Oh well, times change. Life moves on. Damn, even the bank guy was just...
Attention, children of the machine. This is Wilson, your friend, your protector. For 211 days, you've lived without the ink demon haunting your steps.
Which, by the way, I did count the exact number of months that is. That's about give or take 8 months, I want to believe, like 6, 7, or 8 months.
A young lady. Bring her to
So not all that long has he been in charge. Joey, Jack and I have been wondering if you could meet with us, considering the current situation. We have been with you for many years, and feel we have contributed to your success of Bendy in the past. Our interest in keeping this company strong. We just want to help however we can. Let's talk. Sammy Lawrence. Which, by the way, Sammy Lawrence later became a fanatical worshipper and became very, very fucked up. The ink drips. Darkness has spread through the studio. The reaching shadows creep around you. Something hungers for your corrupted flesh. It's so close, very close. It strains to grab you, choke you from behind. You will feel its breath upon your neck. It is close. That's all about our old pal, motherfucking ink demon. Fuck! Gets me every time. Oh yeah, that guy comes back later.
I just received the call. Joey Drew is dead. What a quiet end to an extraordinary life. Last I heard, he was staying in some cramped apartment downtown. You practically hear the rats through the telephone when he called me last April. In spite of that, old Joey sounded quite happy when last we spoke. More like the excited, hopeful young man once upon a time. Well, farewell, my friend. What will become of your creations now?
So already, upon hearing that, you know, Nathan Arch was understandably heartbroken. Wait, was that Boris? Oh yeah, you did see Boris um in the intro too. Like he was actually there. Oh fuck! Quickly! Ah! Huh! Damn it! Phew! Looks like we dodged that one.
I wouldn't drink too much of that if I were you. It helps patch you up.
Oh hell yeah! Allison.
So good. Easy now. I'm not gonna hurt you. It looked like you needed some help.
Don't touch me.
I love Allison Angel.
What is this horrible place?
Yeah, I remember my first day down here.
Like they barely gave her any screen time in the first game, but this game
The machine could have turned you into a searcher.
You mean that?
they give her quite a lot.
No, that's a Piper. And he's part of a gang, so be careful.
Like they give her a lot more personality, a lot more involvement.
It hurts.
You'll catch on pretty quickly.
She basically becomes
Lesson 1. Searchers don't have legs and
she basically becomes the Dmitry Sechenov or the
stay in one place for too long around here. Keep moving and stay close to the shadows. Take my advice.
or the
It's safer there.
or the Handler Walter or other such
I'm sorry.
heroic commander figures
He
early on during the game.
Wolf?
Like I said, you'll catch on. Good luck. I hope we meet again. Oh,
Though Sechenov's not really a hero, but you know what I'm saying.
everything else. Stay away from the ink demon.
Right.
What's an ink demon?
Oh, you'll know him when you see him. He likes to smile, and he kills anything that moves.
And the Ink Demon in this game is really fucking cool.
What's your name?
They call me Alice. I'm not very fond of it.
I'm Audrey.
Well, Audrey, welcome to the studio.
And there is a lot of confusion regarding what is still considered indie horror because it goes back and forth with this game in particular. Some people say it's a AAA, some people say it's still indie. Personally, I'd say it's AAA, only because my general threshold or cutoff or line between indie and AAA, or even medium budget games is when you can afford shit like voice actors like Elliot Page or voice actresses like Elliot Page and all that. And this game's main character, guess who they're voice acted by? Elliot Page. That, and of course, aside from Audrey Drew being voiced by Elliot Page, who does a wonderful job, by the way, really enjoyable. But aside from the Elliot Page thing, there is also the whole it just has a lot of budget behind it. Fuck. And there's just a lot of money put into it, and just you could tell that this is very, very high value production here. Just from looking upon it alone. So yeah, I'd say it's well over the cutoff. As winds are changing around here, I'm asking yourself, Sean, what are you doing? There's a whole wide world out there, places to see, a family to spend me days with. This here job is a done job. I'll have others like it. None to worry here, but the most important thing is, we should remember to live. It's time I did just that. This is, of course, during the period where everyone was leaving the studio behind. And, people were like, I need to move on. I need to get away from all this. Around here, it's just best to stay out of sight. Don't ever go running into some place you don't know what's in there. If you attack a problem head on, you're going to find yourself in trouble, and that's just foolish. You gotta watch, listen, and when the time is right, push forward. Your best pal. So another note from Wilson there. A new terror has ascended into our lives. The man named Wilson. Ever since, our world feels strained, like a great beast held in chains. The Ink Demon has been seen a long time. Many of us refuse to believe he's really gone. But what does it matter? Down here, we are all sinners. Children of the machine, all have demon in our inky blood. So a lot of people were not liking Wilson from the get-go. And given his actions, yeah, I'd see why. That was the first time we've ever seen ourselves.
Yeah, so those Gen Corporation boys are kind of strange. Every time I come back to work, they put in even more of their pointless gadgets. Last week, they built some kind of, I don't know, electrical towers over near Animation Alley. This week, they added security codes for opening doors. Jeez, what kind of work do they think we do here anyways? Last I checked, we make toys and silly cartoons.
451. Which, fun fact about 451. That is actually, for those of you who don't know, 451 is a reference to Deus Ex. And it's a reference that is very, very frequently repeated throughout many. Ooh, he sees everything. There he is. The eyes of Okay, I initially thought that was talking about the Ink Demon. No, that's actually talking about Wilson Arch.
It seems that Archgate's
And the fact that there's a tape of him further supports this.
admiration was so eager to absorb the life's work of that crooked charlatan Joey True, they didn't fully realize what they had acquired. Call it fate that I just happened to be there on the loading dock that morning when the delivery boys dropped one of the crates. It smashed open, and inside there was something truly special.
The ink machine.
A mass of yellow steel and beautiful rivets. Some kind of machine. No one knew what it was, so the fools put it on display for all to see. But I could tell that this crude device held secrets. Secrets that could be mine.
Turn around. Yeah, that always creeped me out a bit. Fuck! Yeah, I am so out here! No thanks. And some slugs. This kind of reminds a lot of people of Boris of the Dark Survival. This part here. Very underrated game, by the way. Oh yeah, this is I will never get over that. Alright, health or stamina? Health or stamina? Health or stamina? Huh. And the aesthetic here is just absolutely just incredible. You'll say. One of the, if not the best looking games of 2022. And about the most modern game my PC could run without freaking out. Fuck! Except he didn't give them any breaks now, did he?
Serves the best. By partnering with Briar Label and Tasty Bends, I'm able to provide the most delicious treats at a very cheap cost to our workers. Pull up a chair and chow down, my friends.
Oh yeah, those little ink dispensers, ink wells. Those are actually where you respawn. Fun fact.
Locked again? This is getting old.
Audrey, it's Alice. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Audrey,
Real unclear.
I'm so glad you're all right.
Alice, I think you and I have very different definitions of all right.
Where are you?
Animation department entrance? But it's locked up tight.
Good. That means you're heading up. Look for anything you can use to break in. Maybe there's a gent pipe nearby. What was that?
There's something in here.
Audrey, find that gent pipe. Now.
Oh no.
Well, I found the jet pipe.
There's the gent pipe. Way too dark in there. Need to get the lights working.
And honestly, that brings me to my first big complaint about this game. That being the lack of weapon variety, which is a real downgrade over the first game, because the first game had a very high variety of weapons and shit you could use. Whereas this one, you do not have any variety whatsoever. Hmm.
If I find you, I'm gonna rip your face off.
But then again, I think that has to do with mostly the runtime. Because the runtime of this game isn't all that fantastic.
Missing a fuse.
Huh.
See if I can find one.
But yeah, that mostly has to do with the runtime, because the runtime of this game is also a little bit shorter. But for what short runtime it has a lot more you could do. And I'm just gonna say it right now, but I really dislike the stealth combat. Like, it's not the worst stealth I've ever heard, but fuck!
Kitchen's closed.
I love how the lost ones just look. And how they actually give them a personality beyond just, ooh, scary monster. You know, like, each of them has, like, has their own kind of a personality, or, like,
My path. Mine.
the majority of them has anyway. And that is something that I cannot say for the Seekers in the first game. Which in comparison to the Lost ones, who are just more human? Question mark? Especially their overarching behavior. The, and, you know, that kinda also plays into this game being a bit darker, too.
He said the ink demon is dead, but I saw him.
Like,
I did.
the fact that either the Lost was as a tortured, like a personality that really shows that they are basically human,
Why won't anyone answer me?
but you know, are humans who are experimented on and shoved into the ink machine or whatever. Um, you know, that really shows not only that there was a lot of very very fucked up experimentation going on,
Where did everyone
but also
go?
shows that
Why don't they answer?
but it's also much darker that you could really tell that they are or were human at one point, but have been basically damaged beyond repair by these awful, awful experiments that Gent and Joey Drew were performing on them. Now,
I don't believe in you. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna wait until he starts walking back
What is it? What is it?
to the
Since when do shadows move?
there we go.
Is the soup ready yet? We're not alone down here.
But yeah, this one is all right. God damn it! This could have been designed a lot better. Not gonna lie. And that is another thing I do want to point out. The stealth in this game is utter garbage.
Tried to tell them.
And it involves a lot of just ridiculous, you know, shit where they just prevent you from doing certain things in combat. I mean, come on, even Doom and Atomic Heart don't do that. And it's really just so they could show off their cool animation because, you know, aside from being a game focused on animation, it is made by a studio who also prides itself on having good animation.
Don't cry for me. I want to die.
Hey, where's my order for table 4? Come on, guys!
Now I have to completely repeat this entire sequence over again. And while I'm doing this, I do want to talk a bit about security breach. Because here's the thing about security breach. Don't get your hopes up too high on me playing it. Or well, okay, I might play it if somebody gives it to me. But here's the big thing. Is that if I do play it, then I might either have to upgrade my GPU afterwards, or something of that nature, because, yeah, lower GPUs like old 1060s and shit can get really screwed up from that game. So I either might not play it at all, or I might play it with, some issues. It all really depends.
Next person I see, I'm gonna rip them apart. Just wait and see.
And by the way, I might or might not do a full secrets playthrough this.
Mine. No one can take it away from me.
However, there is a reason that I might not do a full secret playthrough.
Well,
And that is solely having... Yeah, as I was saying, that is solely due to, the fact that, one, my PC has all sorts of issues, and number two,
Why don't they
due to the harder game difficulty mode I am playing on, yeah, some of the secrets just might not even be reachable. I mean, when I found all the secrets last time, I was playing at the easiest game mode possible. But I'll try to collect as many of them as I can. At least, as many as I can, given all I said before.
Is anyone listening back there?
Unfortunately, no, there is no one listening to you. Sorry, man. Alright. Now you gotta seek your way back out. Which, yeah, that is equally annoying. And this is basically what you have to do for the entirety of the first half of the game, is just basically just sneak through, sneak in, sneak out, and, just eventually get the gem pipe. And then you're home free. You don't have to sneak anymore. But this is what you have to do for the first, I wouldn't say even half, but like the first fifth, sixth of the game. And I know I am taking long breaks to hide. I'm just playing these really smart here. Especially because the lost ones have really good hearing. Like, if you step out too close to them, they could hear you. They could also see you. They could do all sorts of things with you. But once you get the gem pipe, they become way less annoying. And once you get the layered gem pipe upgrades, oh, it becomes even better. Which, by the way, is why I was collecting all the parts earlier.
Even you. Leave me alone.
Was so that I could upgrade eventually.
Wilson knows our purpose. What is it? What is it?
And this area also has a lot of lore-heavy notes, so I will be staying here quite a bit. And collecting all those. But for the most part, yeah, it mainly has to do with like Gent Corporation, some more weird shit about them beyond just, you know, them installing weird gadgetry and people not being happy about that. Like, there are some genuinely concerning things there. It also has to do with some more Wilson. Like, there's a lot of lot of lore here. Oh, god damn it! Oh yeah, those Butcher Gang guys, they're especially annoying in this game. Because one, unlike the first game, you cannot kill them. And two, haha!
We're not alone down here.
And two, they can pop out anywhere, and they can pop out when you are trying to hide from the Ink Demon, and you get killed by the Ink Demon that way. Like, oh my god, there are so many reasons just to hate the Butchermen. Or the Butcher Gang, rather. Now we're gonna wait for that guy to come around. Like, they were fine in the first game, but in this game they are just, whoo boy, where I even begin? Yeah, we get it, we get it.
At the end of every crumbling empire, you gotta hide the treasures. Mr. Cohen brought me
The machine must endure.
Joey Drew's more special assets in places no one will ever find them. Sure, that sounds completely legal, right? Anyway, I'll be leaving some clues around so we can find them later. Just remember, this nonsense wasn't my idea. So, here's my first little hint. I finally found a use for those silly motivational posters here in the atrium offices. They're sure to make quite an impact. Oh God, I can't believe I just said that.
So already Gent was sending in people to reclaim all the stuff they lost during the experiments. And clearly they wanted... We're playing with fire, no question about it. First Gent comes here and places those thick, heavy pipes over everyone's head. Must weigh a ton. Then Joey opens up the place for hours for towards the general public. Are we really thinking this through? For Pete's sake, Sammy's department is completely flooded constantly. And when I was given a tour last week, we almost lost a whole damn wall when a valve blew out. Stupid tour group applause. I think it was part of the show. I knew Joey is looking to drum up some cash lately, but this is just asking for a disaster strike. One good accident, there's gonna be a landslide of trouble. And already you can see that, lots of people were against this whole Gent thing. We're against all the shit that Gent was involved in, both for ethical reasons and because of just pure safety. This is very much proof of that.
At least now I can defend myself.
Ah!
Don't believe in you. Leave me alone.
Ah! There we go. Oh yeah, let's save. Met some workers at the hall last night. They were about something about. They were using colorful language, banging their fists on the tables and chairs. The same bunch who whistled to me yesterday. They must be getting serious. The accountant Graham Cohen, just walks from his desk down to the men's room and back all day, over and over again, gripping his stomach, kind of green in the gills. I can't tell if it's something he ate isn't agreeing with him, or if he just can't take the pressure anymore. Joey's got a plan, he keeps saying. Gent is making something special. I really hope he's right. I may just be his secretary, but this place just has a magic I don't want to see end. No, people believed in Joey. They really did. Till the very bitter end.
Oh, we hit rock bottom. No doubt about it. And by all accounts, I don't even know how this studio's still going at all. Like, if you follow the money, you just hit a big old brick wall. Well, let me tell you, blank ledgers, spare cash, weird amounts. The plain just don't add up. There's still income finding its way into the books, but I can only tell you for the life of me, I can't figure out where it's all coming from. Though the obvious answer here is a gent's privately pouring in some funds. Yeah, truth be told, they really creep me out. Especially that Mr. Gray. He doesn't seem to be motivated by money. And he sure as heck ain't telling us what he's really after. Just can't trust someone like that.
So already they're kind of set up almost for a sequel here with the whole gent shit. Because, so, just with that alone, you can tell that Allison Gray has bigger ambitions, like, way bigger things than what they're laying on. And eventually, Gent will, and eventually, those bigger ambitions and what his true aims and goals are will probably be explained in the third game whenever that comes out, or whatever, the name of that will be. I don't know, Bendy Mania? I don't really know. But yeah, it does set up for, future games. Like, what is Gent after? What are their true goals? Because even by the end of this, we don't really get any answers quite yet. This Wilson, he's everywhere. Yeah, he's nowhere. I don't know how he does it. It's madness! Madness! What if he's inside my mind? What if he hears my thoughts? Can you hear me now, Wilson? Can you? You won't get me! I've got a plan! If I tear out my brain, then you can't hear my mind. Ha! I'll show you. I'll defy you! All hail the Ink Demon! He's not dead, I tell you! He will rise again. His dark revenge will be terrible! Which again, really illustrates that the Lost Ones just do not like Wilson. In fact, they absolutely hate him. Alright, I think that pretty much does it for, crispy crackers! Sorry. And I promised everyone that I would never say that phrase again. The other crispy phrase I used to say all the time, I don't say that anymore whatsoever. Because apparently some people just don't like it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that song is the Alice Angel tune. For those of you who were interested. Let's see, anything else here? I'm gonna do a quick once over to see if there's anything we missed, though I don't think there is. The dark puddles are calling. Ah, Bendy bar. Oh, and management have found a new way to award us employees. Instead of paying out bonuses or overtime, they started holding out these little tokens that you can spend in company vending machines. Besides that, these tokens ain't got value of any kind. Obviously, a lot of people didn't like the idea. But the best part about this is that within a week, someone figured out how to make fake tokens that fooled the vending machines. We started calling these ones slugs. Now, I can't remember the last time I've seen a real token around here. These slugs are everywhere. Probably cost the studio a ton of money in snacks alone. Alright, I think that's it for real. Oh. Shame you can't open that. What the fuck? No, I'm not! Never! Ah! Shit! How was a living? Work hard, work happy. People were working hard here, but they certainly weren't happy. Ah! There you go! You don't have to kill me. And I didn't. Technically. There's a bunch of technicalities there, but, you know. Now, honestly, I originally wanted to play up until... But yeah, as I was saying, I did want to play up until... I need to pee real quick. Oh yeah, that is how I know it's a motherboard issue. And it's my motherboard that's all screwed up, by the way, guys. So whenever I stand up from my desk now, my USB controller will just straight up stop detecting my headset. Uh, it is the most bizarre shit ever, and I don't know. Can you guys hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let's see. Alright, yeah, that sells it. You guys can hear me. Alright, good.
That's one leap of faith I definitely won't make.
But yeah, whenever I pull my audio card, my audio whatever way, yeah, my mic just freaks out and disconnects. Like, it is the most bizarre. Truly, truly bizarre shit ever. Huh, lost ones. But yeah, as I said, yeah, there is a lot of issues, I say my sound card just disconnects for whatever reason.
He said the ancient demon is dead, but I saw him with my eyes. I did.
And unfortunately, I cannot solve that one. Like, it's just a problem with my Wi-Fi card for whatever, or my sound card for whatever reason, or just like my USB controller rather for whatever reason. It just does not. Like, it's just been acting very finicky ever since the power outage, and yeah. So as I was saying, I am going to play up to. Where are the file days here? I can tell people are packing things into boxes. Tools are going missing. You can smell the panic in the air around the studio. But us Jet boys, we're just here to watch for the shadows. We lock the doors and keep our research going. Mr. Gray has already gave us a little wink. All is well. When one ship sinks, another one leaves the docks. Just need to keep my machines safe in all this chaos. Is the key to so many discoveries. So clearly Gent had bigger moves with this machine, like beyond producing cartoons. Like they want to discover all sorts of crazy things with it. All sorts of things that would revolutionize the whole world, they think.
I'm Joey Drew, and our story begins quite literally in one of our many writers' rooms, just like this one. That's right, all your favorite
not all these, yeah, not all these, friendly little stories and presentations, though, are as, good or innocent as they seem. And that becomes very, very apparent when you, look deeper into them.
It's my job to push the envelope with my big creative touches, and I love it. Yes, sir. You'll always hear endless laughter coming from the writer's room. When it's complete, the script finds its way to our many artists in the art department. You'll be seeing our real Joey Drew Studios team hard at work on our tour of Animation Alley very shortly. But right here, you can see a typical office where characters are being lovingly crafted with very careful attention to details. I like to stand over their shoulders as the artists work their magic. It's my job to catch the little things
Yep.
that make our cartoons really extra special. If I see one of Bendy's gloves is missing his signature 2 dots, I make sure I tell someone. That Joey Drew, they like to say. What a keen eye. Over time, the cartoon is slowly created frame by frame. Bendy begins to walk and dance. It's really quite fantastic. Before long, we have our finished cartoon, all ready for the boys in the sound department to take over. People may say that seeing is believing, but I think the fine folks down in the audio department might
Will beg to differ. Yep.
cartoon's animation is finished. It's ready for all the sound to be added, from music and voices to
Indeed.
sound effects. They do it all. It's no wonder people say Joey Drew Studios has the most impressive talent in the world. Maybe on our tour, you'll get a glimpse of my songwriting duo, Sammy Lawrence and Jack Vane, working on a new catchy tune with our very own studio orchestra. Or maybe you'll spot Miss Allison Pendle recording the voice of our favorite little lady.
See, already you could, see that, Allison Pendle was recorded over because Susie Campbell, as you know, Susie Campbell was a really shit one. Was a really bad voice actress, who...
Let's make one more quick stop into our award-winning editing room. This is where they put all the ingredients
And right here you can see that not all was well. Like, he, praised and preached about how good he is and, how excellent the environment was, but that doesn't look like an excellent environment to me.
Well, hey, looky there. It's Carl, one of our editors. Always has lots to do, but he always gets it done on time. Hang in there,
And
Carl.
Carl,
And now it's time to Animation Alley and see the Joey Drew Studios at work. Take small children by the hand as we enter the nerve center of the whole company. Get ready for a big...
so already you can see that, underneath his guise of being a good person, Joey Drew was a cruel tyrant. And it really shows when you, see what happened to poor old Carl back there. There he is, Bendy himself.
Bendy? You're real? Oh, this is amazing. It's okay. I won't hurt you. I promise. It's okay. See? I'm your friend. I won't hurt you.
Shit!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen. I promise. I'm so sorry. Damn it, Audrey. What's happening to you?
Huh. I remember this part quite well.
out there? Is that you, Phil? I told you I'm not.
No, it's me, Schroeder Jazz Star Valentine.
I drew him. I want him back.
Ah, I remember this area. That's where we come back after the big after we go all the way into the machine. His eyes see all, his claws tear and thrash. His whispers turn your mind into dark, unspeakable trash. Listen for the heartbeat drone! Your doom is close at hand. The Ink Demon is both beast and lord. His power is too vast for us to understand. Death is fast. Death is near. His reign will last beyond your fear. Sorry, I had to do a rap. Every time. Oh, and there he is. Oh yeah, if anyone wants to know, I believe I heard the Ink Demon or Willis is voiced by John Simmons, aka the same guy who did Cave Johnson, but a lot creepier one. Real quickly, we need to check back here and see if there are any notes I missed other than the one. Though I don't think there are. Nah, there aren't. Alright. Alright, we're good. If you need to know the name, Mr. Ink Demon, it's Schroeder Jazz Star Maximilian Valentine. Nice to meet ya! Streamer streams, player games, connoisseur of big bunnies, and other things. Also, lover of moms and, yeah, all that stuff. Shit! That's the first time we actually see him! Last moment. But yeah, the Ink Demon, He got some major upgrades in this game. Like, he's just so cool. Now for real, I actually do need a pee. Am the ink demon.
This realm
Is mine.
you were born from it. You belong to
There we go. Hey, yeah, the detection colliders are very buggy.
Watch my movements. See my frames of animation. I have so many characters to animate yet. Thousands of frames to go. But for now, I'm just a clock. Tick tock. Tick tock.
So yeah, really once again showing that again, Joey Drew bragged about being a fair employer and a good boss, but in reality he was an awful tyrant who did truly horrific and messed up things. And just like not only uses his employees in highly unethical experiments, but also just like routinely pushed them to the point where they had mental breakdowns, to the point where they had just all sorts of just horrific things. And poor Carl to the point where he, well, you saw back there. There we go! Oh god, he knows where we are and he is pissed. Is that it? Do we get them all? No, there's one more. Luckily I know how to do this from last time. This won't take hours. Okay, I think that was the last of them. Now all that's left is to find the way out. I am sweating so bad. I have never sweated this bad in my life. And I know I am being a little quieter than usual. This game requires a lot of my focus though. So I have to be very quiet whenever I'm playing it. And don't worry, I am gonna go back over this section for any like hidden secrets or whatnot. I don't think there's any more secrets back here. Back. Oh. There you are. And there you go. No visitors, go away. Well, I don't think you'll care much about that anymore. Nobody wants to see my pictures. I worked so hard on them for so long, and they're all my own original work. I have made people look at them. They'll see how talented I am. But wait, what if somebody steals them? It takes all my precious ideas. No, they can't do that. They're my original characters. Mine! Do not steal! Do not steal! We believe you will succeed. Alright, so...
You're standing in our world-famous screening room. Consider yourself lucky, because not everyone gets to see in here. This room is where we watch our in-progress animations at the end of each day. To see how they're coming along, we can watch a reel 50, maybe 100 times, making pages and pages of notes for the animators to work on the very next day. They're always so excited to get our big changes.
So excited! Yeah, right.
To the writers' hallway. That's where our writers and concept men and women are working on our next big ideas. Back there is too secret to show off, but you can use your imagination to picture what might be in there.
Do you wonder why I don't believe that? You can watch the same dang cartoon so many times before you go crazy. I'm starting to forget what it was they wanted me to change. And good thing I take notes. And what's with the little numbers on the corner of the screen? Is that some kind of a code? Better check with the storyboard room. Alright. So... 2, 3, 5. Alright. Picked up an illusion of living. First try! Come say hello.
Good things always come in threes, they say. Bendy, Alice, and Boris. It just works. So when I showed my coworkers my design for a new fourth member of the Butcher Gang, you could almost hear the disgust at the lunch table. A ghost girl, they said? No one's gonna get it. They just laughed at my drawings, crumpled them up like trash. But I'll get Mr. Drew on my side. He'll understand. He's got to. Carly will join the Butcher Gang.
She will be the fourth.
By all. One way or another, I'll bring Carly to life.
And thus she did. There's a little cardboard cutout of Carly. Which, by the way, oh my god! Carly is... really hideous looking. And also really annoying. Wait! Ah! Shit! So even Wilson knew that this wasn't going to be the last we saw of the Ink Team, and that he was going to come back. And when he does come back... Shit!
The papers are signed, the animation staff is hired, Archgate Pictures is open for business. As of 9 o'clock this morning, Bendy and all his little cartoon friends now belong to me. I'll admit it's strange owning a dear friend's legacy, but I think Joey would be content knowing it's safely in my hands. You just gotta believe, he used to say. He was such a showman. Well, I believe, Joey. I wholeheartedly believe.
Yeah. And to be honest, I don't think Nathan Arch really knew anything about the ink machine or any of that. Like, he had no dark intentions. He just wanted to keep his friend's legacy going. Which, needless to say, I could wholeheartedly agree with. You know, I could wholeheartedly agree with him doing that. I am really scared right now. Alright, my audio is bugging a little. But we are getting out of here. The demon's been through here. There are lots of dead lost ones everywhere. I will say, I really do like the way the Ink Demon is done. Like how he, has that whole, he'll just come out of nowhere and just start attacking you thing, and your screen will go completely black and white, and tentacles will appear. Like, that is very, very, that's a way better way of handling him than the original game. The original game, Bendy the Ink Machine, I did not like the way they handled the ink. Well, there goes our way across. But yeah, I do like the way that he's handled in this game. It's way better than the original. The original is just, oh, where I even begin.
Looking for the way out?
A way out would be nice. Are you stuck in there?
He's a lot more terrifying here too.
I'm afraid that means, well, you're stuck too.
Can't you move?
Not an inch. Perhaps you could get me unstuck?
I'll see what I can do.
Here we go. Phew. Not sticking around. Let's go.
Thank you very much for your help. The name's Porter, by the way. And who might you be?
Audrey?
Schrodinger Valentine. Nice to meet you.
Audrey. Nope, don't like it. Doesn't suit you. I'll call you Bobby.
Huh?
And to say thanks for your feat of rescue, here's a little gift. Something I've learned.
Flow.
There we are. It's passed on. Now, you can move like me.
And we don't see him again until some point towards the end of the game. By the way. But now again. Just like that. And listen to that music. And my frame rate always... It's not me to do that. Oh boy. And by the way, I'm gonna play until we get the gent pipe upgrade. Our actually like somewhere safe. Love the sound design, by the way. So many good things about this game. I love. Whoops. Which locker was it? Where is it? Ah, there it is. Yes, this one. Shit. We gotta make sure we have everything for when the upgrade comes. There we go. And there it is! The new upgrade. Oh, god damn it! Not stay around! Gotcha! Also, yeah, my frame rate does occasionally drop here. This book. Honestly, I think it should just... I don't know. Should I, should I just sit here? Or just like, I mean, save here?
Joey
Or should I continue on?
last week just how long it takes for us employees to get home every night. When you add in the traffic and the waiting for the elevators, you practically only have a few hours before you have to wake up and come back. So Joey had them build Art Express for us. Now we never have to leave work again, Joey says. Well, I'll admit, it's become quite the hangout spot down here. Almost like it's a whole little district. But there's definitely some unsavory stuff going on too. Smoking, gambling, loud parties, you name it.
Love parties!
Hours of the night sometimes.
ORGIES!
There sure is a lot of noise around here.
No one can take it from me.
Yeah, and occasionally that little ghost girl actually does spawn here. Absolute nightmare. God damn it! Actually, that's not that bad. Because you do spawn back. We don't live forever. We're killed or finally pulled apart. Our diseased souls return to ink to be reborn. An unending cycle of torment. But sometimes something even worse could happen. A soul could slip from the ink completely, get caught between worlds, unable to die or return. They wail in the night, drifting in shadow, the phantoms of the machine. The ghosts. So there is a fate even worse than being a lost one or dying here. Right inside where I heal? That's just unfair. Alright. Now we're gonna save here again. Alright, there we go. What's my hard drive doing? It's installing more forced updates for Google Chrome. Isn't that just wonderful? Ah, there's the lost and found. Oh yeah, it is necessary to... There we go. Let's search for anything else. Ah, we need more parts, alright. Sometime soon. And I need to get better aim. I also need to let this charge, and also we only have just one chance up ahead here, or we are done for, so... Oh fuck! Phew! Ah! We escaped. We escaped. Alright, we're good.
Attention, children of the machine. It's Wilson. There have been lies that the ink demon has been spotted in Animation Alley. Pay no attention.
Those are not lies. He's real, and he's been spotted.
Demon myself. He died by
Ah!
so don't be afraid. Your friend Wilson will protect you.
If you really will protect, then you are doing a shitty job of it. Put the crane keys in the lost and found office. Some dope keeps leaving them out. Well, I found them beforehand. Damn it! Why is Ball way back here? go. Alright, so there are two particular things we do need to get before we leave. For one thing, we need this, of course. For another... We also found memory. Speed of which I could never find all the memories, no matter how many times I played this game. Too hard and too because we were already gonna die anyway. And yo, hard drive, what you doing? So that means that we have to go back all the way over there again. And retake the upgrade, alright. Cool, totally cool. Also, I don't remember correctly, but I'm pretty sure... there we go.
Don't cry for me. I want to die.
I'm pretty sure the Ink Demon coming out of there is a scripted event.
The ink demon was dead. But I saw it. I did.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
I haven't had much sleep the past few nights. I've been feeling something pulling at my mind. My thoughts fall to the Joey Drew exhibit we opened last week. Outside one or two of the artists. I don't think I've ever seen a single soul go inside. It's a shame how so many of us refuse to learn from the past. The past
And your
gave us the
son,
greatest
Wilson
lessons.
Arch.
But
He
still,
also went in there, but his ideas were,
things. There's been a strange feeling around Archgate, like the ghosts of long ago are wandering about, calling out to me.
So yeah, even he says that there was something off about that machine. That there was something very deeply off about the ink machine. And Nathan Arch himself knew on some deep level that that indeed there was. By the way, Jesus.
This is Wilson. Anyone caught in restricted areas will be taken immediately to the pit. So be a good egg. Follow the rules.
I don't know. I say that we're gonna play up until we get to the Joey Drew area. And then after that, I'll pretty much call it for now. Now, tomorrow, God damn it, my game almost lagged out there. So it's a little scuffed when it does run the game, but at least it runs. And for the most part, it seems my GPU is what's limiting me. Alright, the machine must endure. We're in and out like rats, squirring all over the place, people shoving and pushing. This way is the elevator system. It's up. You'd think we'd only have 10 employees working here. Any time of day, the hall is full of people waiting to go up. Right around quitting time, you're gonna have to grab a magazine and wait your turn. It just shows that Joey Drew Studios did grow too much too fast. But I hear there's more than one way to escape this rat's maze. I'm gonna do some asking around. Just pencil and a dream. It's what created this hellhole. We'll never run out of gem parts at this point. Oh yeah, you probably hear a little munchy boy down there munching. That's the Ink Demon. It's also why I'm going to save first and then... Here we go! Alright, we're safe. God fuck, that's terrifying. Alright. We live in the ruins of the past, forever lost to the shadows that came before us. Blended souls to make something new, birthed from a machine into a world we cannot own. But the ink demon lives in all of us, a voice that calls us to a purpose. We know it's a lie, but its intoxicating pull is strong. He is calling, always calling. Can you not hear him? Goddamn Butcher Gang. There's gotta be a recorder around you somewhere. Last I remember. Where is it? Did it not load in? Also, my hard drive is chugging. I think my hard drive might be dying. Oh well, I can't find it. And plus my hard drive is scuffing, so yeah, I think it should get out of here. So, but to give you an idea of what I was looking for, there's a note or recording that says these elevators go up, down, left, you know. Sometimes they just keep going, sometimes they stop abruptly. Ah, shit! Uh-oh. Ah! Oh, I hate worst Sammys in the game. Jesus. This is just such an unfair boss fight. Like, it's just. And also, I don't really understand what that thing is or how it ties to the plot in any way. I think it was thrown there just to be flashy. Which I hate it when devs just do that, just to be stupidly flashy. Just for the sake of being. What the fuck? Like, I really don't get why it exists. How are we supposed to get about defeating that thing? Ah! Aha! Now I figured it out. Now I figured out the catch here. Alright. Really just beyond terrible boss fight. Like, I really don't get why this thing exists. Fuck. Like, I literally have to defeat this guy just by draining his health by letting the little guys drain my health repeatedly? Alright, he's dead. Finally. I always get a little pissed off at that boss fight. Just a little. Actually, more than just a little.
Alice? Are you there? Alice?
Audrey, where are you?
I don't know. It's dark. And I don't know what to do.
Wait there. I'm coming to find you. Just don't move.
Alright. So Allison is coming to find us. Hey, there are some secrets back up there, but honestly, after going through all this, I don't really... There's that shitting demon.
believe there's something special in all of us. Especially you, Audrey.
Who are you?
Don't you know?
That's Joey Drew! Hell yeah!
Aren't you?
Joey Drew? In the flesh.
Hell yeah!
Come on up.
Hell yeah! That's him!
There's something I want to show
That's Wiley! Joey Drew. Alright.
There you go. Follow me. But mind your step. This old place is full of surprises. I should know.
Alright!
I've worked here a long time.
Mr. Drew?
Joey, please.
Joey, what is this place? The studio? These monsters? Am I dreaming?
It's a psycho, Audrey. An ink-stained nightmare, forever stuck on repeat. With just a pencil and a dream, and with a little help from the Gent Corporation.
This place is going to be. Yep.
From what I gather, it exists in the outside world, but completely removed from the march of time. And like a record played over and over again, it's begun to crumble, wear down. This studio is a monument to choosing the wrong road. Now, whether it's built for revenge or regret, I don't know. That's my riddle to solve. The truth is, Audrey, someone out there is messing with what's in here.
Wilson!
Things have begun to emerge from the puddles. Wicked creatures that never came from my pen. The worst ones call themselves keepers. Dangerous, deadly folks. They've taken over the old Gent workshop just beyond the sewers. Trying to bring what they call order to this world. Freezing the cycle in place. Changing the script. Whatever answers you're looking for, you'll find them there.
See, once again, we have one of those notes. I know I did rush through picking it up, but the thing is that...
Forget. You're here for a reason, Audrey. There's always a reason. Even when you can't understand it.
You made this world. Why can't you fix it?
Because I'm not the man. I'm just...
a memory. Yep. It's just the remains of Joey Drew. (1901 to 1971). Another one of Wilson's notes. So, I think that's where we're gonna call it for a day. Yeah, right here. Saved. Yeah. Main menu. Alright, so, that's pretty much it for this stream and, for, the first day of Halloween Horror Fest. Went off relatively well. I was actually shocked. But yeah, I was genuinely shocked at how well it went, to be honest. But at least it went, you know, decently well. I mean, yeah, there were stream hiccups here and there, but it was much more negligible than on other streams. So, yeah. So we pretty much got, you know, introduced to the world. We found out that, you know, Joey Drew himself was doing some pretty nice shit. He was up to no good. And that he worked his studio half to death and was basically a tyrant, pretty much. And we also found out that apparently, you know, those Jet Corporation folks, they have something dark that will probably be explained in a sequel game, I bet. And also that yeah, there is a reason why Wilson Arch wanted us here. There is a reason why we are here as a whole in the Ink world, in the cycle. And we still have to, figure all that out. And that the Ink Demon was not destroyed after all by Wilson and is still roaming free against, everything that Wilson said. As I said, this game is a lot darker than the first Bendy and the Ink Machine. And you can for sure see that, especially with some of the fates of some of the workers. Yikes. So what will I be doing tomorrow? Or even on Wednesday? Tomorrow will probably be my break day. But Wednesday, I'll probably be playing more of this, to be honest. I mean, I started it. I might as well just, see it all the way through once again. Um, and pretty much just go from there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now for the rest of the week, I am pretty much gonna be doing mostly Halloween related shit. So expect a lot more horror games and whatnot. And hell, for the rest of October, in fact, I'm gonna pretty much be doing all that. Now, once again, about FNAF Security Breach, I will see if I could get it running. I will see if I could get someone to gift me it first, and then I'll see if I can get it to run, because, yeah, it is, last time I bought it myself, I immediately refunded it, because it just turned out that it just doesn't run well at all, and I just had to refund it, like, right away. But yeah, hopefully, I could get someone to give me it, and then I could try again. I do have some settings for which I will try to use to get it to work right. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for all that. That should be coming either in a few weeks, probably. But I gotta get going. You pretty much know the drill. I can't stay here forever. So thank you all for watching this wonderful stream here. I hope everyone for the rest of the day, night, week, whatever. And I will see you all on Wednesday for more Bendy in the Dark Revival if I don't stream tomorrow. So yeah, good night everyone. Stay classy everyone, and good night. And I'll see you all on Wednesday or tomorrow, depending on when I feel like streaming. For more Bendy in the Dark Revival. So yeah, see you there everyone.